Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 2025 late model, mid-year somewhere, Everest Trend. So it's the bi-turbo, a lovely grey, and yeah, let's walk around and have a look at this thing. So first up, we got the 18-inch wheels. They're a 255 65 18, so that's a 31 point something. So like all the other models, you can put the 33 straight on them. Just watch your offset on your rims if you're going to change your rims, because it will hit here if you bring them out too far. Other than that, the 33s can pretty well bolt straight on. So that's a little flary bit in the corner. I did trim that corner off mine. So the Trend doesn't tell you any information. Side steps, standard roof rails. Now it's just got your normal glass in the front, the privacy glass for all the back windows. So that's non-UV. It's non-UV rated. So if you want to do UV tint on it at all, that's you could do that aftermarket. So this one comes with the tow package already on it. The one I've got here. Now, like I've shown on the other model, there is enough room around the wheel to also fit the 33-inch. So there's plenty of room under here to fit the 33. So that's your AdBlue tank. So all of them got the AdBlue. And we'll start at the back. Just the button to open the boot. So you got a power socket in the back, just your 12-volt accessory socket. Now, I thought there should be a lid on here. Not sure. Okay, that's your little compartment storage. That's all we got. So that's your intake for your rear aircon, just here. So with the Trend manual release for your rear seats, they go down, and then grab the handle, pull them up. You do have to tuck it away though. That's the annoying part. So we'll do that with both sides, just so when we get in the middle row, we can have a look better. So, and then to shut the boot, it's just the button here. So, fill the cap, push it, opens. Diesel unleaded, a little hook to hook your thing on, something smack the side of your paint. Diesel unleaded, diesel and AdBlue, my goodness. She's pretty well standard, this one. So, rear seats, they're like leather but not leather. Carpet trim, yep. So you have a USB and USB-C output. That's your rear aircon control for your rear passengers. And another accessory socket. So fold the seat down. That's just your down position, obviously. You can then slide it forward with your handle down here. It'll slide forwards if you need to. Now, rear seats, there's not a lot of headroom. So I'll jump in, I'll show you. So I'm not a little fella. Climbing on in. Here we go. Okay. So I'm 6'2". I'm going to fold this chair back up. So 6'2", I hit my head. So I'd say you wouldn't want to be, yeah, you don't want to be 6 foot. You're sitting in the back. So just a little handle on top, and that actually slides forward as one item. So I'll do it on this one. It slides forward and slides forward, nice and easy. All right, let's line back in there. Oh, out we get. And we'll sit in the middle row. Okay, middle row. Much more headroom. So that's plenty of headroom there in this seat. Middle seat, not so much. So it has got a dip in here. All right, so seats are pretty comfy actually. I was not too sure how comfy these would be. Adjustable headrests for all three rows, all three seats. Front seats. Let's hit them ones next. So the door handles. Yes, it's you got to remember that when you first get it. Every door has central locking buttons, so that's good fun with the kids. Front passenger. Now, front passenger has the bonnet latch. So, yes, it's an American-based car. So, in front, once again, similar sort of headroom to the middle row. This has got the basic stereo system in this model. it's still not a bad head unit. It's not great, but it's, I mean, a bad stereo system. It's great. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Now, if you want to turn the stereo on while it's off, press the power button, it turns on. It's 2-hour runtime, up to 2 hours, dependent on the drive modes. We'll run through that when we get on the other side. And overhead, standard, that. Now, a lot of people get excited about these little blue lights. You can't turn them off. They're on. If you want, put a piece of tape over it. You can't see them anymore. But these control your interior lights on and off, and your little other lights. Let's have a walk around the front. Okay. Walk around the car. Looks pretty good. They all the models have the same style park light, running lights. And as you go up, you get different versions of headlights. Just has your standard LEDs, and then from there they have the smart ones that do funny things. Pretty sure these are still turning. All right, let's see. So under the bonnet, it's pretty much like all the other variants. Plenty of room up front still. Obviously 4-cylinder versus the 6, but battery can go here. You do need the washer filler neck relocation kit, so they're aftermarket. There's bolts on and it points it over here somewhere, and then your battery tray sits in there nicely. Overall, these they're very tidy under here, but I don't know if you can hear it. Always got a hum. Always got a hum. Not sure why. But, yeah. Bonnet open. Let's have a green. So, as a reference, you can unlock, hold the unlock button. Windows will go down. And opposite, lock. Yes, it honks and makes my dogs bark every time. Windows will go up. Now, if you press the lock or unlock button at any stage, it does stop the transition halfway up and down. I'll see if I can do this while you're here. So, this is your key. So if your battery's flat, you can still get in the car. Now I will start the car, and I will turn off the air conditioning. Oh, and turn off the stereo. Alright, this is your mirror in and out button. So press the button, mirror goes in. Press the button, mirror goes out. This is your window lock button. Oops, I'm pressing buttons with my finger. Locks the windows or the kids can't fiddle with it. This is the adjust the left mirror, adjust the right mirror, and then auto up and down for all 4 windows. It's quite handy. The driver's door are all full automatic. So one button, they all go up. Oh, I washed the car earlier and now I've got lovely windows. Okay, anyway, that's another issue. Alright, stereo, it's the same across all models pretty much, activation wise. Air conditioning for the rear, you press the rear button and you can turn it on, wind it up and down, make it faster, slower. Only air conditioning, can't do anything else. You can lock, so the rear passengers can't fiddle with the aircon, just so you know. Adjustable individual for each side for your aircon, passenger driver, on the front only. The rear ones have the vents in the roof. You got 4 vents in the roof for the rear passengers. And then of course you have your vanity mirrors with lights. Pretty sure the driver's is too, yes, look at that. Oh, another thing, your mirrors are telescopic, so depending on the wind, sun, that thing, whatever it's doing, you can do that. Alright, so as you can see on the bi-turbo, we've got 9.5 litres per 100 for 2000 k's, so that's not a bad average, not a bad average at all. All your dash controls are on this one. That's your skipping songs, that's your phone, return, and that just changes what you want to look at on there. This one, cruise control, that's your adaptive distance for your cruise control, it's lane assist. Hold that button and you've got your Bluetooth connected to ask it things. That's a speed limiter, and that's your cruise on. Resume, press the button. Now, in the middle, drive modes, you twist this. I'll twist it once, and it changes your drive mode on here. Eco, tow haul, slippery, mud ruts, sand. Oh, let me just stop that. Okay, sorry, it swaps into 4 drive. But the mud ruts one does look good on the dash. Let's put it back in normal. Okay, so, and then as you do it, it flips through into whichever version of 4 drive. There's 3 little buttons here on the side of the gear stick. If you put it in drive, down the bottom here, comes in drive. Hit the plus button, it shows that. If you hit the minus button, it takes out top gear, and then it limits what top gear you want. So you can say, I don't want to go any further than first gear. So, yeah. Or you hit the manual button, manual 1, manual 2, it won't let you go past 2 when you're not running, obviously. Hit it again, returns to normal drive. Rear windscreen wiper. This adjusts how fast your wipers react to the rain. It's not an intermittent speed, it's just how fast it reacts to the rain. It's in their automatic wipers. Now with your, let me find this lever. Steering wheel, it isn't just up and down, it's also telescopic. So that's on all models, telescopic, adjustable, everything. Normal high beam dip, now it should be auto high beam. So when you're going along and the lights are on, it will automatically put high beam on. If you don't want it to automatically do it, you have to manually put it, you have to manually wind this down to that one and not on auto. That's your boot release. This is fog lights, front and rear. And this is dims your dash and adjusts your headlights angles for when you're towing. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything you need to know about a current model next gen Everest Trend. So, cup holders, sorry, in here, another 12 volt accessory circuit. It's a little bit of storage. I feel it could have been a bit deeper. I think we're missing a bit of distance in here. The whole thing could have been a little bit larger. It's lacking center storage. This glove box is decent, and this one's okay, but I just feel it needed a bit more. Now, you can fit a 1 litre Camelback in here, not a 1 litre Yeti. If you want a Yeti, it has to be 700. Drink bottles, you can fit a 1 litre drink bottle, most of them. You got 2 cup holders in the front. If you fold down this here, you have another 2 cup holders right here. I don't know how well you saw that. Now, I'll show you the other ones in the back, because there's 2 in the back as well. Automatic handbrake, wireless charger, works sometimes. You do have these 2 ports. If you plug your phone into these, it will sync automatically, if you press a button or 2 on your phone, to your stereo. You do not have to sit there and do all the fiddling with it. I know Android Auto automatically connected. It was very handy when I first come to set it up. Trailer brakes, that's your manual. Oh, trailer is connected, it's going to crank at me. And that adjusts your gain on your trailer. So you can do it through there, or you can do it through your towing in here. So when you've got an active trailer, you can actually add a trailer, and you can call it whatever you want, and then adjust all your gains and dual axles, all that sort of stuff, your weight, your lengths, so that way it knows what you're doing. All right, stop start is just push button, turn him off. Okay. So one thing that I think Ford's really messed up on is these headrests. If you look at this lovely angle, and then you've got an angle, they're non-adjustable. You cannot adjust them. So when you sit in the chair, it just feels like you're getting a kinked neck all the time. Set of adjustable headrests. We put some DVD player ones in there just purely because I had them, and they adjust. Because when you sit, it's just, look at me. It's not comfortable. Like if you're slouching forward, it's okay, but it's just a weird thing to not get right. So we do have a relatively steep driveway. If I reverse down our driveway, reverse assist, jams the brakes on and freaks out and stops just at the bottom of the driveway. So that's always fun. Something to note, if you are getting a roof rack put on and you're paying someone to do it, it is about 12 hours work. If you're gonna do it yourself, allow a good solid day for you and maybe a mate, because literally everything from this point up has to come out for the front, middle, and the back's got to come all the way out. Even the back panel where the jack and everything's all got to come out to take the back apart to get it out. Have a look at my roof rack video for that one. It's next level. It was, I think I spent a day and a half, and I think it was close to 12 hours for myself, and I had a mate helping do a fair bit the first day. Car drives nice, it's nice and smooth, it's stable. It is slightly noisier than the V6, I find. There's more on idle. Acceleration wise, they're very similar. I have towed with both the bi-turbo and the V6. Our caravan is 3.1 ton ATM max. So with fully loaded car, that's about all you can tow with these 3.5 ton rated cars. And I don't find a lot of difference between it. I do think the V6 is definitely better with the towing. But of course you use more fuel. It's just the way life goes when you add 2 more cylinders and another litre. So, and that was with the Ranger Ute. I had the Ranger Ute for a while, for a couple of weeks, and I towed it down to Caloundra and back, and it was really good. Let's jump in the back. I'll just show you this cup holder in here quickly. I forgot to do. So that's your cup holder on the rear driver side. Rear passenger side is much larger, and it's nearly got room. You can sit an iPad and your drink in that one. So you've got speakers here. You got speakers, oops, 2 in here, and then the same again in the driver's door. Here and up in here for the driver's door. So overall, that is current model next gen Everest Trend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.